Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Monkey Brains Podcast. I am Amber.
I'm Fia.
I'm Jam.
And I am River. Hello, folks. I'm back.
Yay,
She remembered her name.
That was probably the fastest intro.
I know.
And
Fastest
yeah.
intro in.
I wanted to see if we could do it.
Guys, can we hit a new speedrunner speedrun time?
Podcast speedrun any percent.
And next, let's do
Introductory
the
speed
outro.
run.
No, just kidding.
No, I don't think we're getting that one anytime soon.
No. Yeah, River's back. But you'll notice Soul is gone. That's not because Soul.
This
left.
is because we sacrificed Soul to get back River.
That's
Under false pretenses, for the record. We did not know that we were getting her back. But I guess we have to deal with it now.
We sacrificed Soul, so hoping to get like a quality improvement, but we got River instead. So.
You threw him into a volcano, and then I crawled out like, oh my god, finally.
Hey, didn't we throw you into the volcano?
You didn't realize that we put you in the volcano for a reason?
I got trapped. My shirt got caught on the ledge of the volcano. I was dangling there for like a month.
But yeah, so Soul is not here. He is currently out at a concert. So everyone in the comments say, "Have fun, Soul."
Have fun, Soul.
Have fun, Soul. Enjoy your concert, you dick. No.
Despite the fact that this episode will come out the day after he went to the concert, but you know.
You think we'll get? Anyways, we lost a subscriber.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm putting a curse on you.
-1 subscriber. So if you see this, can you make sure to subscribe so we gain back that one lost subscriber?
Don't do that.
Can't wait.
That's right. I actually to tell a small anecdote from I think it was earlier today.
Are you going to tell them about the thing?
Yeah.
I was going to tell them about the thing, but fine.
Okay. So I was scrolling Twitter earlier today, and you know I follow Fia on Twitter, so about everything that she posts about shows up for me.
Terrifying. I know. I can't do anything in this economy.
Yep.
I'm sorry if you guys heard my mother laughing in the background. I like put
You're just that funny.
I tried to. I put my finger up to like just keep it down, and she started laughing at me and was like, "What look are you giving me?" And I was pointing at my phone like I'm doing pork. And then she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I like how you go very low profile to not say anything and not keep your conversation on here, and then you tell us exactly what happened.
No, I'm not. I wasn't even trying to keep a low profile. I was just trying to tell my mom, like, hey, like, I'm podcasting, and
I know.
he just thought it was like she didn't get the message until after I was pointing at my phone.
Yeah, you and your intrusions.
You and your mother.
Your mom. Anyway.
Mom, if you're listening, I don't think Mother like actually listens to this, but Mom, if you're listening to this, stop it! I'm with my friends.
Oh my god, you gotta stop it.
Get in my room. I'm playing Minecraft.
Anyway.
Yeah. So scroll on Twitter and I see Fia retweet something.
Fucker.
Okay.
Joking.
Ouch. Oh no, just kidding. But I see her retweet something, and I look at the profile of the person she retweeted, and I'm like, hey, they look familiar. They are the exact same person who commented about 10 episodes ago, like, I need to get on this podcast ASAP. They were the same person.
Yeah, they just got a hit tweet, and I saw it, and I thought it was funny. And
Yeah.
I just, yeah, I didn't even notice because I don't
Yeah.
keep track of these things.
And I saw their profile picture and their username, and I was like, hang on a second. That's the person that commented on our video that one time.
Well, they probably found it through Via.
They're probably
No.
the one who unsubscribed.
I don't even know if they were subscribed in the first place. No, they wouldn't have.
We
And also, no,
need
they wouldn't have found her. They wouldn't have found us through Fia because they don't follow Fia.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry, guys.
As far as I know, Fia just found their tweet like at random because
Yep.
it had like 15,000 likes.
They got a hit tweet.
Yeah.
I never get hit tweets despite being cool.
Yeah, but it was
And
funny.
shit.
I was just scrolling and I'm just like, hey, wait a second. And I just see that. I was like I go to like and I mentioned to Fia like maybe I should like talk to them at some point just because this is really funny to me. Like 50% chance that they commented that completely ironically, but like
I think it'd be funny just to check. Because like I don't think that they think that we know or care. Right?
Yeah, I think that they saw us once and then probably forgot about us.
Yeah, and so like I think it'd be really really funny. Like, and if they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" Comedy gold. If they remember us, also comedy gold.
Yeah, I think like, well, the thing, I don't know if they would recognize me if I message them because most of the time, like, I don't know if they'd make the immediate connection of my name, and they definitely wouldn't make the connection of my username because I don't really say my username on here. Probably should, but you know.
You should then you should be like, "Hey, I'm the Monkey Brains podcast. That's my name."
I am the entirety of the Monkey Brains podcast.
I'm us collective as one conglomerate.
Yes, actually, we're all just your hallucinations. That's why nobody is watching us because they're just like, what? Who is this woman? Why is she talking to herself?
Yeah, my schizophrenia podcast.
The Monkey
I mean,
Brains podcast.
It would explain why our quote unquote microphones are cutting out. So it's because it's all in your head.
Yeah, exactly. Just all in my head.
Sorry that this is how you had to find out.
Yeah, I know. It's a real shame, but yeah. So that it would be funny, but I'm too socially anxious to talk to people like that, so it probably will never happen.
I can do it.
You can do
Yeah,
it.
we know you would, Fia.
I would do it.
Would you?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. That's
Do it right now.
No, I'm just kidding.
Like I have rejection sense. Like my rejection sensitive dysphoria is keeping me from like looking at the comments on a light novel that I translated like a year ago that I want people to also see. But fuck yeah, I will go into someone's DMs and be like, "Hey, you commented on the podcast for the bit. Just say the word, I'll do it. I'll do it live. I'll do it live on the podcast."
We will do it live. You know what? If you want to, go for it.
Okay. What should I say? I'll go. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'm opening Twitter right now.
I don't know. Say. We need to, guys, brainstorm. we need a hook for, for our DM to someone who doesn't know about us or barely knows about us, and
One
probably
second. Where do you? I need. Let me grab the screenshot of the maybe it's just like the screenshot of the comment. I just send them just that.
and then say wanna.
What?
There's a screenshot. This is actually I don't know because when isn't it a thing where on Twitter it'll just show it'll won't show you the image. It'll just be a thing of like this person sent you an image. Do you want to see it? Like that looks kind of suspicious. Just a random image and then like hey want to do this like. That sounds that I don't know about you, but that sounds like a ridiculously suspicious Twitter DM. Maybe not send an image. I think that would. I don't think they would respond to that. Do they even have DMs open? Actually,
They do.
Oh, good. Good to know. Well,
Fucking wanna is the funniest shit.
I think yeah, I guess we could just keep it with like, hey, we saw that you commented on
You want me to keep the us?
no. We saw that you commented on an episode of our podcast about being on wanna just that I think that would be silly. I accidentally logged out of all my accounts on YouTube, so I have to relog back into them. I don't know why they do that. You hit log out, and then it logs you out of every single one you're logged into. Why? Why must you do that to me?
Because it likes you.
This is just some. I didn't actually send this. Don't worry. That's just a screenshot from my notes app.
Don't put the uhs. Stop trying to give me the.
Hey, we saw that.
Huh? What?
I think you need more uhs in that.
Excuse me. I say a lot.
Hey, we saw that you commented on an episode of our podcast, yeah, about being on a yeah, wanna just that
Oh my god, Jim.
that would be a silly, yeah. Up to you, really.
I want you to know that one, that would be a silly was my comment on the thing and not a part that I was thinking that you would add. Second, I went back to our page. That comment was left 6 months ago, which makes this significantly
Yeah, I don't think they would remember
funnier.
that.
No one remembers anything from 6 months ago.
I think you need to get that checked out.
What do you mean?
I remember everything.
Good for you. So, like, name everything you remember?
Once I went to the zoo and I got a nosebleed.
Wow.
They took me into the back of the zoo where they had a first aid room, and I thought it was really neat because I was like, nobody else was in there, and I was like, wow, I'm probably one of the only people who's been here. This is cool. When I was in first grade, I wanted to color with the markers, but everybody else wanted to color them, so I took a bunch of Legos, and I put a wall around myself, and I sat in there, and I told everybody that they would explode if they crossed the wall. I probably didn't say anything. I probably didn't say the explode part.
I
You
Once
will
I used
die.
to make complex stories about about these magnetic colorful orbs when I was in preschool. That was something I did.
Wow. I've been I mentioned earlier that I have to re-log into all my accounts because hitting sign out on YouTube signs you out of all of your accounts and for some reason, so I had to re-sign into like every account. And every time I do, it keeps giving me the Google stuff of like add a recovery phone, add your home address. No. I'm not adding that to my Google account. I'm not giving you where I live. You probably already know that for all I know. Uh,
What's your legal name? What's your mother's maiden name?
what is the last four digits of your credit card?
What are the 3 digits on the back of your?
Yeah, also,
What are the? What's the 3-digit CCV on the CVV or is it CCV or CVV? I forget.
I think it's like like CTV or.
No, that has something to do with television. Hang on.
My CCTV.
CCTV.
What is
Oh,
your screen?
CDC. Sorry.
Center for Disease Control.
You forgot the Oz.
I did. I'm sorry. Now they'll
Why even
never.
bother now?
But yeah. Anyway, I was gonna say.
But
I went on to. Shut up! I went on to. I went on to. Because I'm logging into all these accounts, and I logged into my one of my other Google accounts that I don't really go on YouTube on, and I'm getting all these recommendations from like a very clean set of like recommendations of just random channels that are popular. Probably I'm pretty sure I have a watch history on this account, so I'd imagine there's some relation. But I'm getting things like a YouTube short that says this is MF Doom, and the thumbnail is a person holding a picture of Vaporeon. Don't know how that relates. And I'm also getting recommended XQC videos, which I don't want to see. Not like I watch anything.
I want to XQC.
I also see a video called "How long would Peter Griffin's prison sentence be?"
Usually when I can tell that you have been on this account before and there's a watch history because I have shown you what a YouTube channel without any watch history gets recommended. I go down this rabbit hole.
I do have a channel that doesn't have any watch history, being the podcast channel. The thing is that if you have literally zero watch history, your recommended page is blank. YouTube literally nowadays won't recommend you anything until you watch a video. I think that's only for accounts, though. I don't think that's true for for like if you go onto the home page with no account.
I've shown you my shenanigans.
Yeah.
My regular shenanigans that I get into, where I just send you something.
Yeah. Also, actually, topic worth bringing up because it also showed up on my recommended. Did you guys see that the body cam footage of Popular MMO's arrest came out?
My sister sent that to me.
Yeah, of course she did. But yeah, it's
No,
I didn't watch it.
I guess
because I just don't want to watch it. That sounds kind of sad.
Yeah. The thing is, if you let me have my take on it as a certified Popular MMOs hater, like I do not like Mr. Popular MMOs, and we all know this. We have discussed this ad nauseum.
I'm
But like
assuming
that's just like that's just like a video of the police being cruel to a man that's clearly in
Yeah.
distress. Which I know
Like-
is just what the police does, but it's horrible to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, isn't it?
I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Quick clarifying question. You are a Popular MMOs hater as in like terms of channel, not the person.
Yeah, channel.
Okay.
And I don't even. It's not even like a serious thing. Like it's just something I gained
Yeah.
over through like a not very slightly convoluted string of events.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, and also to catch everyone else on the speed. I didn't watch it, so I'm not giving a specifically detailed account. But from what I've heard of what people have said is, so he got arrested for sleeping on the street, like
Basically.
like sleeping on the sidewalk. Which is a real fun reflection of the world, but whatever.
This is a certified police moment.
Yeah, and it's like I don't. I heard a bit about the rest of like what happened and stuff like I think he showed like some amount of resistance. I don't care. The first part is enough to make me feel like all I need to know is that he got arrested for that and he's justified in whatever he did.
Yep. True. Speak your truth because you are right.
Yeah. But yeah, yeah, it's interesting to see. I remember like you would see some stuff sometime after the channel went dormant about like how he got arrested. There was some like some people assume like I think there was some rumors that it was because he like was abusive to his girlfriend, which was not true as far as I could tell, or was like never proven true. Like his former partner Jen said that nothing of the sort ever happened. I think there was something about how his partner after Jen was like the actual one, or it never happened, or it never existed to begin with, or something like that. I don't remember, and I probably shouldn't be saying this too much because I don't know.
Everything is alleged. We don't know the true context behind this situation because we are basically ad-libbing. There.
But yeah, yeah, I like it's for me, especially because like as someone who is the opposite, as someone who my first ever channel I watched was Popular MMOs, and I watched him for a good amount of time before I watched the second ever channel that I watched on YouTube. I watched only him for a good while. It is kind of sad.
Oh yes, like, that was also my experience with another YouTuber. Just like that's what YouTube is for, watching this one person.
Yeah. Nowadays I feel like I watch a lot of channels, but I still have nothing to watch. Like I keep going into this thing of like well, I don't feel like watching this channel right now. I've kind of seen this channel's videos a lot, so I don't want to watch them again. I don't know. I don't really feel like watching this channel. Not this channel either. And then I just go down the list and like, well, I've eliminated every channel. Now what?
No more YouTube. YouTube is over.
Time to uninstall YouTube. No videos will ever get uploaded ever again.
Did they update how water works in Minecraft? Because now it's not working for me, right? I think.
How would it not be working? It's worked the same for.
No, I mean like
years.
At the edges, it's going down a bit instead of sticking in a beautiful, normal straight line, like it should be. I'm hurt. I'm offended. I'm terrified. I want to go home.
Okay.
I need help.
I don't know what's going on, but all right.
For what it's worth, I did some research on this on the case of Popular MMOs, and it's. I have to say, I'm like, uh, I've never watched popular MMOs content, so I can't judge whether or not like it's good or if it's slop. Um,
It was. I think
the
it's like.
article regarding
Mm.
the actual article regarding the arrest is kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, I think
um,
his like. I mean, in regards to his content, I think it's like. I wouldn't call it slop, especially like, and especially I don't even think the modern idea of slop really existed. Well, I
Back
don't know.
then,
Yeah, like
back
it
at their
existed.
peak.
It existed in its own form. Like, I like old YouTube slop would be like Elsagate kind of
Hmm.
stuff, which he
Like,
was not doing. It was just like normal Minecraft content. It wasn't anything. It wasn't anything like super amazing, like high effort, but it wasn't particularly like low effort slop or anything. Like it was kind of
I
it was like that era of YouTube where people were just doing it for the love of the game, you know?
I would like to also say that when I say I was a hater, I was not being. I was not like. I do not actually hate them. I hated the idea of them, and I hated the fact that my sister kept flooding my recommended videos with them because that's what she liked. That's it. Basically, I was just tired of seeing them everywhere. Like she would fill up a bunch of my YouTube tabs just with their videos, and I would have to close out of all of them, and
Exposure
it
hatred.
annoyed me. Yeah, basically, like I have
yeah,
no
I feel like
I have no issues with the like honestly like at this point now like it's like I'm joining the war of on popular MMOs on the side of popular MMOs. Like great. I can't even joke about being a hater now because like now they are now he the guy Mr. MMOs I presume is a victim of the cruelty of the modern world, America specifically. So
I feel like early
siding
slop,
with
like
half.
even though it didn't really have a name back then, I feel like the slop of YouTube would have been the clickbait, like Frank gone wrong, like.
Well, that is also slop. It is a different kind of slop.
But I'm saying that's probably what slop was before it had a name. Like
Yeah, I can. I mean, I don't know. I think like because I
I
wasn't
think
really.
Elsagate is more akin to like the YouTube Shorts children's slop
Yeah,
God,
with
that's
like the
like
bright
that's even
noises.
more disgusting.
I think
But we
it's
were just
like it's
discussing
like
it.
I mean, I was about to say it's kind of like modern day Coco Melon, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure Elsagate was known for being weirdly raunchy for such kids targeted
Yes,
content.
exactly.
So I don't think it's quite a parallel in that regard. But uh, yeah, it's
That is what it was known for, indeed.
also
These rabbit hole sort of things I lived for.
also this is off topic, but I was scrolling on Twitter and I was reminded. So there's a guy I follow from r/FNF days. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Uh,
Oh God, what happened this time?
no. A couple weeks ago, no, this is I actually forgot to mention this in the last podcast episode. A couple weeks ago, I have officially and completely retired from my subreddit moderator position. So
Yay!
I'm no longer there. I'm not in the server anymore. I'm not. My account isn't a moderator on the subreddit anymore. I've
Everybody
released my
clap.
chains. Honestly, like, it's
Hey,
definitely nice to be away from that. It is kind of bittersweet because there were some good people there, even if it could be kind of a hellhole. Uh, like there are like the people there, mostly the mod team. I should say the current mod team. are pretty nice. And like, but I guess if you want recent news, about the server, this happened a bit before I left. Popular member known as
MMOs.
shut up.
Sorry.
Popular member known as
Popular effort.
uh,
Popular MMOs.
popular member Moes.
Popular.
I'm sorry. I feel
um,
so bad because again we're joking about a guy who's in the news for being
Arrested for sleeping on the street. Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Sorry,
no, no, no,
sorry,
no, no, no.
Mister. Sorry, Mister MMO.
He was arrested for something else, but
Well,
I
I've heard that he was arrested a while ago. I don't know I don't know the date of when this body cam footage comes from. Like, I don't know if this is particularly old. But as far as I know,
Drugs,
that's
right?
what the actual
There's something about drugs, right?
there's something about drugs. Yes.
What? I mean, it kind of depends what kind of
is
drugs.
is it like him taking
Is it
drugs
weed?
or him dealing drugs?
No, it's just he. Okay, so he's he was asleep out in the middle of the street, like out in the middle of the sidewalk, and the police walked up to him for a wellness check, and they were like, "Are you
Oh
good?"
God.
And when he woke
Oh,
up,
that's.
he was
Oh
just like,
God.
I had too much to drink, basically." And then when they asked him where his home of residence was, he said about 20 minutes away. So they were like, "Okay, well, do you have someone that can like pick you up?" Or he was like, "No, because my friend is also at my residence, which is 20 minutes away." So then they let him take a ride in the back of the police car just to get him home safely. And he had a backpack on him, and he was surfing through his backpack, and he pulled out I forget what the other item was, but he pulled out a bag of marijuana, which is illegal in the state of Florida, I think it was.
Okay, so he had weed. Okay.
He had weed on him, which was illegal in that state.
Oh no.
And so that's when they cuffed him, and then he started showing resistance. So
No, I'm still on his
That is-
side.
that was very, very interesting.
So, yeah, I don't care.
Anyway, fuck the cops.
We did the stupidest.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you.
But
I mean, yeah.
anyway, I was talking about something. I remember I was talking about something.
We're talking about.
I know what I was talking about. I was just saying.
Okay, good, because I don't.
But yeah, so situation that happened a bit before I left.
Oh yeah, Friday
before I
Night Funkin'
left
Red Sub.
So a very prominent and notable member that was also used to be a mod named Crispy Beans.
I know of that person.
There was a thing where they he had a like he apparently for some time was like kind of, I want to say, like teetering the line for like at least. So what happened was Pseudo banned him. I keep pausing because every time it's been a while I get less confident in the pronouns someone uses.
It's real. But if you're talking about, I'm pretty sure he used he/him pronouns. I want to say.
Because I know he's a trans guy, but I don't think he's like, gone into like a he they or a specifically they them kind of thing. But anyway, there was some stuff about Pseudo released like a short Google Doc of just like kind of as a less as like, one of those classic expose docs and more just like a place to compile his reasoning for why he banned Beans. And it was like a thing of like, oh, he so the kind of the straw that broke the camel's back and made him kind of realize like, I'm giving too much leniency because this person has been here for forever. Was they had like was a necrophilia artwork of them. Uh,
Oh no.
Oh
they
God.
did. So what they did was they drew. He drew a image, like a picture of him with Captain from Tank Man, um, like with and like Tank Man's got like a bullet wound in his forehead and he's like unzipping his pants. Uh, and then they also did a follow up drawing to that where Captain wakes up and he's like, "What are you doing?" And then his little self insert is like, "I thought you were dead." So it's like, he's technically alive, but the implication was pretty clear. um, so that was
Out of all
the
the things you could draw,
yeah. Out of all the
why?
things, I don't know. And then I would then there was like some other things that like some stuff about like stuff with other people. Like occasionally he would I know I can't say much on like if this had an impact on the ban or if this was included in Pseudo's reasonings for it or if I just heard it from somewhere else. I don't remember. But he would like occasionally on Twitter he would like vague post of like towards like some random person and like be those kind of things where it's like like hey guys don't do this because you're like or
Yes.
like kind of being coy towards a person that
I
if you
hate
see
it when
the tweet-
people do that.
yeah, I also hate it when people do that, dude.
It sucks when you're the person being vague tweeted about.
Luckily I've never had that, but
Well, yes, you don't have any enemies.
I guess
Keep living like that, please.
but I remember
Well, hold on. I'm sorry, Amber. Do you not at least have like one enemy?
I probably
You!
Me? No, I'm already enemies with too many people. You gotta
I
pick
think
somebody else.
the thing is like I probably do have enemies, but if I do have enemies, I've completely forgotten about them and don't care.
Like I
like,
said, keep
it's-
living like that.
I have a feeling if I have any enemies, they come from my subreddit days, and those are behind me, and I don't really feel like going back. So
Like I don't
don't
like
care.
I know that even the whatchamacallums, the hijinks people thought you were cool.
yeah, I like back when
Like-
hijinks was a real thorn in my thorn in the subreddit side. Like they thought I was the cool moderator because I got things done and was very vocal about what I did and tried to talk with them. Like I was the good one of the subreddit moderators. So I didn't really make that many. And plus, I never really, if there was any hostility, I never really tried to engage with it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Smart.
so I ended up not really having any people that I really got into huge like breakoffs with, like or like big arguments. Or there were obviously people that I didn't like, but usually I would keep quiet about it and just avoid them. So I never ended up that way, but yeah. But continuing on for my little
Sorry, I
story there.
yeah.
So all this goes down and it's like a bit before I leave and it's like okay, Beans is probably not the best person, but what else is new? Honestly, I kind of started like they had gotten to the kind of point for me where they just were being kind of annoying, so I just didn't really like things the way that they would say things, the kind of opinions that they would have and how they defended them or like fought against people, like being very like condescending in how they talked was really annoying. I didn't like it. Like the kind of person to like they can tell you're getting a little heated in an argument and then pull a "oh sweetie" kind of thing, like ugh. That kind of that kind of stuff. He was like that, and I never really vibed with that, so I was never really too interested in in engaging with him ever. um, and the but and then a bit later after I leave this subreddit, I get on my I'm scrolling through my recommended page, and I happen to get a recommended tweet from a member of the server, the R/FNF Discord server. I won't mention their name. Um, I'll keep. Uh,
Wow.
honest,
Here at the Monkey
honestly,
Brains podcast, we give a fuck about anonymity.
honestly, I probably should
Definitely.
be giving like all of these people anonymity because it's really I don't know. Sometimes I kind of let things be less anonymous because I know nobody watches this. Who knows if more people end up
No, the
watching
joke
this,
is that
maybe
we constantly call people out by name.
yeah, we constantly call
And
people out by
if
name, but it's
if
like
this
nobody
ever
ever sees
becomes
these.
even slightly popular, we are fucked.
Yeah, this
We will have to delete videos.
we joke about how we want this to be popular, but if it ever does become popular, people are gonna find out, and at least one of us is getting canceled. Like,
Like I think that we'd have to go through.
One of us,
having an
you're
enemy
getting
moment.
canceled. Don't try to fucking sink me with the ship.
You're getting.
You're probably the most cancelable one, River.
That's true.
Yeah.
I
We
think
can just
the
say it's
fuck?
all your idea.
What the hell did I do?
You left
What?
us.
True. But anyway, like, yeah, so I won't say the name of the person who I saw the tweets from because I'm not trying to, rope them into things in case this does found. I know that, I do, like, I don't think he's watched more than maybe a single episode, but I know that
Wow, somebody
Pseudo-
who's watched an
I know-
episode of us is
I-
kind of wild, actually.
I know that Pseudo knows that this podcast exists because
Okay.
he's mentioned it once. And
Terrifying.
but I don't think he watches it. I don't think anyone from our social I don't think
anyone watches this.
no one
Bottom text.
outside of like maybe the moderators of r/FNF, no one from FNF knows I do this. unless it's spread around a bit, but I don't see why it would. But yeah, but I saw this tweet from this person, and it was kind of a thing about how they were kind of vague posting about like not mentioning the aforementioned Beans by name. Which, again, I probably should have done, but whatever, we just discussed that. Again, if someone from this situation sees this, I'm fucked. But they never will.
Bean's situation goes crazy. There, now I'm fucked too for saying that.
We're all fucked. This podcast.
Yay!
I
Not
have
like-
done nothing wrong. You are throwing me under a bus.
Not like it matters. Not like
I am.
Okay. Not like it matters because this is fundamentally petty internet drama, and frankly, it's probably better to put out the name of the person that's
Let's move on from the naming,
Yeah.
the name game.
yeah. But anyway, so
Because now I'm really curious about what happens.
yeah, so it was like a thing how they were talking about how Beans had an old partner that eventually they broke up with because it was like, well, they're abusive, and this isn't to discount the idea that they're abusive, but according to the person whose tweet I saw, during this time that they were together, they would like pull said person in and be like, very raunchy with them, very weird and uncomfortable, but only ever in VCs. So there wasn't any like evidence because they never thought to record it, but they mentioned how like that would happen a lot, and it would be kind of like a very, very uncomfortable thing. I don't remember if it was mentioned that this happened after if this happened after they the two broke up as well. Like if it was just the person whose post I saw and Beans or anything. I'm not here to. I'm not trying to spread information. If I anything that is wrong, I just misremembered. But I remember I saw that and it was just kind of like, well, there's another thing to tack onto the situation. Who knows? It's all probably and surprising that ended up on my timeline. By the way, I think the only reason it did is because like some sort of like I follow X person who follows them. I guess because I still follow a couple people from r/FNF, just not a lot.
Like me.
I don't consider like we met in
I'm just wait.
r/FNF, but I
I'm
don't
really,
consider you
really. I'm only here because I like. I want to see how long it takes them to remove me as a moderator.
That's a funny.
Like,
game,
I want
by
them
the
to
way.
do it themselves. I guess, like, I think it'd be funny.
I have
They
a
responded to my
feeling-
DM.
They did.
They did.
What'd they say? What'd they say?
Send me a link to the video. I forgot. Jog my memory.
Oh, that was a.
It's the
43.
sisters one, right?
Yeah, episode 43. Yeah,
Oh my god.
that is so fucking funny. I can't wait, and like, cause you keep this is like the ultimate guest gamble because we have no idea if this person is gonna be a piece of shit. Not to say that I think they will, but like. This is a pure random. We
You're kind of
barely.
incriminating yourself right now.
What do you mean I'm incriminating myself right now?
You like, you're just you saying, I don't know if this person's gonna be a piece of shit. It makes me think that you feel like this person's gonna be a piece of shit.
No, I'm saying.
No,
I'm
they seem
saying
like a
'cause
normal person.
I'm saying because I've looked through their post history and they seem normal. Like they don't seem like they're particularly like super like weird or have or like your average Twitter right winger or something like that. Like they seem like
they
a
have
fine person. It's just like
Trans flag in their
yeah.
bio, so like I trust them. They don't have
Yeah.
their pronouns there, so I don't know what their pronouns are. I'm very sorry to this person who isn't watching this.
Yeah, we'll just keep using they. If that's not what you want, you'll tell us if you actually accept our
If you respond to our DM.
I'm sorry, are we actually trying to get this person on the podcast? Or?
It would be really funny. So we should.
I think we should. Why not?
I think this will be the biggest gamble we ever do, but I think it would be funny. So we should do
Let's
way,
go
They just
gambling.
said that they didn't remember, so there is a real possibility that they will just look at this and go, "What the fuck? No! Why did you message me?"
We're gonna look at this. Go. What is that? 10, 12 subscribers? I think I'm good.
I lost a subscriber today. Please, we need this.
Please, we need a subscriber. We need it. I would love to have just one subscriber.
Please, sir, just one subscriber.
If you would like to subscribe for us, that would be really nice. Thanks. I really.
Wow, we sound desperate. We're not.
Please join our podcast.
Don't. Visibly recoiled from that one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Is that all? From the situation goes crazy. I'm sorry. Every single time I hear like the word situation, I have to add, like the X of the XYZ situation goes crazy, and like that's become like a vocal tick for me.
Yeah, the classic the classic moist critical title.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, it's I still love that one like dream tweet where it's like they.
Oh my gosh, the one
where
the
Moist
one with
Critical got exposed.
the
and he did a
mustache
video-
glasses.
He did a video wearing the Karl Marx glasses, where he's like, "This Moist Critical situation goes crazy."
I would like to say that is specifically what I am referencing when I say that.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah. People are so funny in their sleep sometimes. I'm pretty sure he did something like that.
I think he ended up doing that like actually at some point.
Yeah.
Not
with. I don't think he had the glasses though, which was disappointing.
No, that's disappointing. Yeah, I went onto my, I went to a quick check of my Twitter followers, and I fucking hate how Twitter will, you click on followers on like desktop Twitter, and it takes you to your verified followers first. And I'm like, I don't care about my verified followers. I want to see my followers.
Are you guys still on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
I have friends there, and I hate myself.
I have more followers on Blue Sky than I've ever had in my 6 years of being on Twitter. I'm
There's like
good.
nobody on Blue Sky though.
Yeah, nothing ever happens on Blue Sky. I go there and it's
Like I go there to say thoughts that I have.
That's because you guys don't post anything meaningful.
I do post things meaningful.
Do you, Pia?
I post meaningful things. It's just that other people don't find its meaning. Okay.
Yes, exactly. And you're trying to judge the meaning of it.
You tried posting about niche series Grand Blue and see if anyone interacts with it.
Here, I'm gonna drop my famous line, first day back. You ready for this? Let me put something into perspective for you.
Yes! Let's go!
Yeah.
I just woke up everyone in the house with that.
Me too. Me too.
Let me put something into perspective for you.
Yeah.
Amber, first and foremost, you do not post anything meaningful. You repost a lot of Yuri content, and that's about it.
That's meaningful! If you don't think Yuri is meaningful, go fuck yourself!
If you don't think Yuri is meaningful, we're literally gonna kill you. I'm hacking your Discord again. I'm hacking it for the 4th time.
We don't talk about my Discord situation, okay?
Most heated we've ever gotten.
The River Discord situation goes crazy.
The Monkey Brains podcast situation goes crazy.
I think that's the episode for today's. I think that's the name for today's episode.
That's the title of the episode.
I think that's the title.
Excuse me.
And continuing on, Pia, you just brain rot post. You do the same thing as Soul, where like something weird comes to your head, and then you just go and post about it because you can't.
Exactly.
Okay, hang on. River, is that not how 90% of hit tweets are made?
Yeah.
What the fuck? No.
Even I'm just reminded of the time that Jem said that Fia speaks like she types like in hit tweets.
Like I feel.
Oh yeah.
I think that this is like. I think that like this is like the best thing I've ever posted to anything. Like this is meaningful.
This is so awesome. Yeah, I think like I don't know, cause Twitter versus Blue Sky is very like people move to Blue Sky because of everything that happened with Twitter, and then like it kind of died down, and then you don't really get a lot of the people or the kind of interactions or things that you could get on Twitter. Like it's just like you can get stuff like you can talk with people, you can do kind of the same kind of interactions on Twitter, but it's just like, especially for me, someone who, and I'm speaking as someone who doesn't post ever. Like my timeline is almost exclusively retweets, but it's like,
and Yuri.
Yeah.
And my tweets. Oh,
Yeah.
somehow.
But like it's a thing where it's like, regardless of how like the migration of the migration to Blue Sky that kind of happened, a majority of artists stayed on Twitter. Like
Yeah,
a
that's the
lot
thing.
of a lot of what I mainly go on social media to interact with stayed on Twitter. It's a lot harder to find on Blue Sky. So, and
It's
besides,
not
I
hard to
use
find on Blue Sky. All you gotta do is look for specific tags,
I
like
don't
posts with those tags, and then it'll like pop up more in your feed. It's fucking
Yeah,
simple.
but
It's not
why would
that
you want to do
hard.
that when you already have an algorithm
yeah,
that
I
like
already
has
the
that
thing
for
about
you?
that's another thing. On Twitter, I already have it curated to the point where I have a
All you
shit ton
have
of
to do is
things.
kickstart the
Okay,
algorithm. It'll fucking fall in
let
line
me
for you.
finish, fucker? um, but
You'll let me finish, fucker.
what I
Oh my
was
God.
what I was going to say was like I've already on Twitter I have plenty of I've interacted with art enough that it's most of what shows up on my timeline. I have all the things that I don't like already muted. I have a bunch of accounts that I don't like already blocked, and the block list only grows higher with the more that I find. And going on Blue Sky, it's like I don't know. I like call me lazy, but I just feel like to me
Lazy.
social media is something that I want to go on to be mindless, to be lazy. I'm not going on social media to play a game. I'm here
Yeah,
to
and you can
find
still
art.
absolutely
And
go on Blue Sky to be lazy.
Are
Again,
you
what did
being
all
I
you
paid
have to
just
off
do,
by Blue
say?
Skies?
again, all you have to
Can
do
you
is just
stop
like,
cutting me off, man?
no, all you have to do is like put likes on the first 10 posts of art that you enjoy, and then it kickstarts, and then you're good, and then you can be lazy. You don't fucking, it's not rocket science, Amber. Like,
I
Like, but
tried. You
like,
want
what
to
if we
know
don't?
what I
What?
did?
But
When the big migration happened to Blue Sky, I did do that. It really didn't. My timeline
yeah,
still got filled with junk I didn't care about. So I was just like, whatever. Like
like the only
I would retweet art. I would post about certain interests that I had. I would not interact with the things that I didn't like, and sometimes use the option that says show less of this or show more of this. It never really ended up impacting my timeline very much, and it was just like I'm not getting the things I like. I'm not really coming across a lot, so I just stopped. That was how I did. I did try. I did try to curate it, but it just never.
or maybe you're just not broadening your horizons enough.
I
that's like
broadened
the
my
opposite of
horizons.
what you've been arguing.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, you don't have wait. You were like, oh, you don't have to broaden your horizons. You just have to like 10
I
things, and now
didn't
you're
say
like,
that
well,
she
maybe
didn't have
you're
to
not
broaden her
broadening your horizons
horizons.
enough.
No, I'm not saying that Amber doesn't have to
And
broaden her horizons.
River,
Just that she
check your
needs to
Blue
put
Sky account.
my Blue Sky account
Yeah, go check it.
right now. Why? What'd you do?
Yes.
I went on
I'm
Blue
very
Sky.
scared.
I went on Blue Sky to check my Discovery feed and see what. I want you to know
Oh,
that
your...
I went to my Discovery page, and the very first thing I see is an AI generated video of Trump in a chicken outfit eating a taco. This is not what I want.
I don't think that's what anyone wants.
No.
I mean, I was happier like a few seconds ago when I knew that didn't exist.
Yeah, I just don't like. I don't care.
Like that one image, I don't care. Oh, finally, she got on.
I got it. Thank you, Fee.
Is it,
Huh?
bitch?
Is what?
So Fee goes on Blue Sky, makes a post tagging me, says, "Hey River, is this meaningful enough for you?" And then at the bottom just says, "Bitch."
Yeah.
Like, how is me pointing out every single time my video game says Among Us in it not meaningful?
That's not meaningful.
And what you post is?
Yes, because I make art and I post art. I make the art. I draw the art. I put effort into this shit. And then you guys over here, Yuri, repost.
You say that
Can someone
like, you
please
say
pay?
that
Wait,
like...
wait. From River,
Mhm.
11 days ago. Can someone please PayPal me $5? Lego Batman 2 is on sale and I want to buy it.
Wow,
No, I'm
shameless as
sorry. That was
fuck.
what 2 weeks ago. When was
That was
that? I
11
don't know.
days ago.
11 days ago. Thank you.
River,
It
is
was.
a flock of crows killing each other called a murder?
I forgot I made that post. Fuck. It's a genuine
I'm
question.
I'm on that, looking at my phone while it's in my hand type shit.
I'm sorry.
I want you to know, River, that
That's
I've
not
been...
what that means.
I want you to know,
It's like,
River, that
yeah.
I've been scrolling on your account, and you've posted, like, a few pieces of art, and you've retweeted a shit ton of art. And I don't really know how that's, like, wildly different from me just retweeting art. Like, I know
Because I
that
make
you're...
art.
I know that you're making art, but you still retweet it in a good amount of volume.
Listen, I see. Again, you don't. It's not fucking rocket science. You see something, you like it, you retweet it, it shows up more on your
Maybe you
page.
just don't have standards.
I mean, I don't have standards. Everybody knows that. Fucking Soul can tell you that much. But it's not rocket science. You see something, you like it, it shows up more on your feed. I don't know what to tell you, okay?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you either, because I did that. Literally did that. Didn't do anything.
I just realized I've been retweeting a lot of art pertaining to women.
Meaningful.
That's really meaningful, River.
Yeah, that's really, really meaningful.
It is meaningful because they have titties.
No, that's not what
No,
I'm
I
talking
mean,
about.
Are most of these just reply posts or
no.
retweet?
Most of... That is the other majority of things I saw, just random quote tweets.
God, I need to post more. Ugh.
Yeah, actually, I don't think you do if that's what you're posting.
I think you should post less.
No, I mean I should make more art, not like retweet more, repost more. I need to like physically draw more.
Then do it.
I don't have the energy.
Sucks to suck.
I don't have the energy.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Twitter,
Mm.
around 20, almost, well, not almost 20 minutes ago, like 8 minutes ago-ish, the person that you were talking to replied with, "This is awesome, beam me up, call my Scotty."
Wait. What?
I'm pretty sure they just agreed to be on the podcast.
Oh, okay. You were
What
talking
did they
about that.
say?
I wasn't... Yeah, repeat the message. What
Here,
did they
I'll
say?
just.
All right. Wait. Well.
Give me
What should I say next?
Star Trek reference. Gotta love it.
Like how you say that. Like we wouldn't have known. But anyway. I guess you can.
Well,
I guess you can.
I don't think Gum Gum over here would have caught it.
Huh? Who are you
I
referring
don't
to
think-
exactly?
I don't think that Gum Gum over here would have caught it. I'm pointing it to you.
Yeah, of course I got it. It's like Star Trek is a very well-known thing,
I like how you're
piece of
like,
media, and that
who
is
the-
a very commonly referenced part of that
Yeah,
media.
like-
No shit, I know what it's
I
referencing,
didn't know what
River.
it was.
See? Oh,
you targeted
hate
the wrong
speech.
person.
Yeah, I always see just Star Trek as discount Star Wars. Sorry.
You? Oh,
I know.
Fair enough.
oh my blood!
Anyway.
Get mad.
Oh my!
Please,
oh my
get
blood!
Please.
Anyway,
Ooh.
I realized that they probably they
No,
probably
no,
think
no,
you're
no! Back up! I'm going to Gem.
Yeah.
Sleep with one eye open, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. It just looks too boring.
Ooh.
Amber, what were you
My
saying?
blood.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like considering they said that like they kind of think that we're like going to pull them in or something like right now, but I guess just let them know that when we're next gonna be doing this and
Next Saturday at 8 p.m. CST.
Yep. I wonder if they'll realize. Wait, are you doing one right now? That'd be kind of fun. If they ask that, say like, yeah, that's why we messaged you.
Yeah. So the 7th.
They're gonna know anyway by the time this episode goes up. We'll have.
Well, yeah, they're
assuming they're even watching it.
I don't know. They watched that one episode. Yeah. You can have tell them to send me whenever you get to it. Tell them to send me a friend request and then I'll
Alright, got it.
get to that when we get to and we gotta okay, wait, just to prep this before anything. You people can show up next week, right?
No.
I think so.
Okay, because I don't want to. I don't want to have this guest on and be like, okay, we'll do it next week, and then nobody shows up, and it's like, okay,
You gotta also run
Like
this by
next week.
Soul too, so he knows.
Soul probably will show
Soul
up.
shows
but
up.
Soul has a pretty.
No.
good
It's
track
not about
record
him showing up. It's a matter of him being okay with us having a guest. That's fun. I feel like we should run it by him at least.
Nah, I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. If it's not, then he can leave. No, I'm just kidding.
We can go
um,
suck it.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know. I think they seem chill. Like, wait. I think this is our next week will be our funniest episode.
Okay, I think we need to be on our best behavior, though.
Yeah.
I'm not having fun anymore.
By the way, this person has 1,600 followers, which isn't
That's
a lot, social media wise.
no, but
It is a lot.
I know that they have
Can you guys stop looking at like them like clout? You're like.
Oh no, I just don't want. You know what I mean. I don't want to.
like it's.
And so what? Whatever. If their followers come over here, they'll like it.
Oh no, I
because
don't.
they
I
like
don't.
to be
I don't
here.
really care. I'm just saying that in a way that like I don't want to look
Don't you already have
horrible.
amnesia?
I don't want to
Even
send
more
the.
want
I don't want to have an entire thing where we gossip, because like all the last guys we've known them. This is like a person we don't know. who is part of a different circle of the internet, and I don't want the circle of the internet to
Welcome
think
to the
badly
internet.
of us.
It's fine. It's
I
fine.
really like. I went onto their profile.
Paid
Also,
Quill!
I would like to. I would like to mention. Yeah, it's not like. I don't think that like. I don't think that their that their like clout means anything. I think we could get a.
Yeah.
I think like we could get a person with like 100,000 followers, and I'd treat them the exact same way I've treated every other guest. Like,
Oh no. I don't mean it like that. Oh, you guys. I meant it in a way that I don't want to have bad reflections on us to a person who is part of a completely different internet circle than us.
Yeah, well, that too. But I think like, what is the tweet? It's like a Minecraft challenge video. They made a new version of NyQuil that hurts you. It is.
It is?
It kind
This
of
video,
sounds like it.
Today
I get
we're playing with
the.
a real
It is
Minecraft
funny
mod that
according
adds
to their
painful.
the only one thing to like one interesting thing is that they looking through their account, I like how their most recent tweet is, "Who do you think will win Pride Month this year?" But also apparently they're friends with Chazington.
Yeah, that's something I noticed.
Cool.
I believe. Yeah.
By the way,
I've never
can I
watched a
ask
Chazington
when-
video, but I've heard of them.
He's funny. I like him.
Very funny stuff.
I like his video on if Undertale was realistic. But can I ask when can I? Are you guys done with your new person thing? Because I know that we only have half an hour left, and I kind of want to get in my
Sure.
review of Slay the Princess.
Oh sure, go ahead.
Of course. I was just thinking, wow. Kev's been silent. I feel bad.
No, it's fun. I just didn't. It's because you guys were talking about Popular Mimose, and I've never watched him, so I can't really say much about that. And about the new person, well, I mean, so that's decided, right? I don't have much saying that. So yeah.
Well,
Hello? Okay.
well, I mean, now you get to speak your truth. What's your
My rating on this game?
yeah?
Okay, Slay the Princess.
Oh,
I
yes. Great
recently-
game. Great game. If you don't say it's great, I'm going to kill you.
I recently played the game. I haven't finished it. I've
Oh, well.
got a couple of things. No, I've finished it to like a good point. Like there's like 100 achievements, like 130 achievements in this game. I'm down to like 30. I've played a good amount of the game, and I got to say I like this game. This game is
It's
really
fantastic.
good. It's so well written.
I
And
know.
I don't want to spoil a lot because I want anybody that watches this and I don't know if River would ever play, but Amber, I know you're considering it, so I don't want to spoil it too much.
Mhm.
But this game is so awesome. I love the writing, and one of the few games I'd say I play like my first playthrough of the game left me with like a headache and a half because I couldn't understand anything that had happened. It was until I replayed the game like about 30 times I realized, oh, that's what's going on. And yeah, and it's really good. I love the characters. I love how, like, how do I say this without spoiling? They're very. I feel like the more and more that you play,
They're multi-layered.
yeah, they feel like they get more onto them, and the way that the whole entire world builds, and the fact that it's so compact. Like, if you technically see it, there's only about 3 characters in this game, and then you get like I have like 30 hours of just 3 characters talking to each other, right?
I mean,
Like,
it's
that's
kind of.
insane.
I mean, I guess you could. Yeah. I think it's more of 3 characters asterisk
Yeah, 3 characters asterisk. Technically, it's just 2 characters talking to each other,
Hmm.
or well, kind of talking to each other. That's insane. A game that just has 2 characters talking for like 30 hours. It shows how well written it is, and I really like it. Uh, I will say I don't like certain parts of the game, and mostly because my curiosity drove me to those parts of the game, and those parts I don't really like. I like the other better
I'm
parts.
very curious about what parts you're talking. Is it like some? Is it like the violence, like, or like the? Is it like a discomfort
Yeah,
thing with like
yeah, the
content?
violent stuff. It's just mostly I do it out of pure curiosity, and sometimes
Mm.
because there's funny dialogue. But I mostly like the good endings. But yeah,
Yeah,
the game is awesome.
I
It
feel
is
like part of that game is that you have to like get so many horrible endings where awful things happen to get to the nice ending where a good thing
yeah,
happens. You get one good.
yeah,
You get one good thing after your 12 million years of suffering.
yeah, exactly. And again, also there's just 2 voice actors on this game, and they both nail it out of the park. I think one of them's
Oh, really? I thought
called
there were more. I thought there were
no.
at least three.
There's only 2 voice actors in the entire
Oh,
game.
damn.
Yeah. Give me a second. I think the voice actor for the
Yeah, I thought the
princess.
hero and the narrator were voiced by different people.
Yeah. Yeah. Shh. Uh. This.
What? That's not a spoiler at all.
All right. Fine. Hold on. I'm searching up. Slay the princess voice actors. Right. Nicole Goodnight, which is such a awesome name actually, and Jonathan Sims. They both are so talented on the 2 characters that they portray. It is insane the amount of reach that they have
No.
because they're just so talented. And
Again, I thought there were more.
I also have to say the artist that did like 90 like I'm actually not all of the work in the game is also incredibly talented because of a fun thing about the game's art style is that it's all hand drawn in paper. It is all in paper. None of it is digital. I think I've cracked on to how the art style was made, but and I can I think it's there's like some steps that require that like use digital because I think what they do is like they draw stuff and then port it digitally to
Scanning it, you mean?
like tweak it and add like some filters. But either everything else is just hand drawn. And my
Well, I
God,
guess
the
they had to
artist,
scan all of it to hand draw it,
yeah,
so.
the artist that did all the work for the game is amazing. Some of the art is awesome, and the way that they draw stuff and certain little bits, it's insanity. It's insanity, and I love the game. It's well written, good voice actors. The art is phenomenal, and I like it. Yeah, uh, I think one of these days I'll get back on and try and finish the little bits that I have left. And yeah, I like the game. I'd probably draw something for it if my if I get off my uh, for kid friendly word but uh, and and actually draw. But yeah, everybody who's listening, I'm pointing at your screen right now. I'm pointing at you. I'm pointing at your head. I'm pointing in like right in between your eyes. Right. I'm pointing at you. Slay the princess right now. I'm like right now. Buy it. I don't care if you don't have money.
Rob a bank if you have to.
Yeah, rob a bank if you have to.
Yeah, you should go find somebody that owns a copy and steal it. I don't think it has a physical release. Go steal somebody's. Go hack into someone's Steam account.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
my
and
friend
play Slay the
request. I see.
Um, we at the Monkey Brains do not condone robbing banks.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. River doesn't condone robbing banks because she's lame.
No, I don't condone robbing banks because it's illegal.
Oh, same difference.
The best kind of legal is illegal. Come on here.
That's kind of legal as eel.
Amber really said you can't spell illegal without legal.
Can you though?
Exactly. Plus, police fucking suck.
We at the Monkey Brain podcast. Well, I can't say that without it being probable. By the way, all of this is a joke. We're doing all of this in Minecraft.
You ever played like one of those prison escape games in Minecraft?
Yes.
Yeah,
You think GTA is like a digital Bible for like ACAB people?
Not really.
I
What
played
the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I don't know what you mean by that, Jeff.
I played GTA, but I just didn't.
Yeah, because you get to kill a bunch of police people.
I played GTA,
It's like
but I couldn't bring myself to kill the cops. You know.
No, you see, you don't understand. I don't care about in the ideal world. We wouldn't have to. You wouldn't kill police officers because they wouldn't exist.
Yeah, you get to erase them on your
If the
own.
world was
No,
perfect,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the system.
Listen, if the world was perfect, we wouldn't have games like Grand Theft Auto. Just saying.
That's true.
I'm talking about the system.
We need the world to be fucked up so we can have better video games that are about it being fucked up, guys.
Okay, okay. Update. Their pronouns are he, they, and she, they, and he.
All right. Well, I guess we would have hit the mark no matter what we said.
They're using all of them.
Master of all the pronouns.
She, they, he.
I'm getting.
Long ago, the pronouns lived in harmony.
The seven pronoun souls.
No,
they all lived in harmony.
Obey me, the seven pronoun souls.
They all lived in harmony until the super straights attacked.
I don't even think that was like a serious thing. I'm still not convinced that wasn't like a psyop of some sort.
Okay, look. I want to say I've thought about this occasionally, and like, no shade to Adam, he's a great guy, but I think he said once before that he identifies as being super straight, and I just like.
Please,
that's
not a joke.
I'm pretty
sure.
I
don't think he knows what it means. I don't think he.
No,
might know what it means.
He knows it's only being attracted to cis women, as a guy. He knows that's what.
No,
it
that's
means
not what it.
Well, I mean, that's
yes,
what
it is.
Isn't it like super straight mean like, oh yeah, I'm like straight and I hate gay people? Is that what?
No, it's just it's like it's being straight and being transphobic, basically.
It's
still
being
kind of like in the phobic.
It's kind of considering yourself as super straight is just
basically
a situation where you are only attracted to cis people of the opposite gender and nothing else.
The idea is that you are more straight than other straight people because you do not consider trans people to be... Basically, what they're saying, without saying it, is that they don't consider people who are trans to be the gender that they are.
Yeah, and before this gets too out of hand, I will say, yes, Adam has said this. No, I don't think he's saying it to be transphobic. Obviously, he's friends with me. He's friends with River. He's friends with a lot of trans people, and I can say firsthand he fully respects all of us, and that's not what's going on here. I think if he I can't go into his mind. I don't know what his thoughts or ideas are of why what of his reasoning for saying something like that. And for all I know, it might have changed since then. He might have been like, maybe I should be more inclusive in my preferences. But sometimes sometimes I'll remember that and be like, because I remember he mentioned that at some point, and then there was a big non-issue thing that happened where that in the FFE or whatever, and like I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna police who you wanna be with, but like I think like if I it and I've never talked to him about it because when would I ever bring it up in like casual conversation? But uh like if I were to say something, it'd be like you like I know this probably isn't what you meant to think about or like what you meant by kind of like identifying in that kind of way, but it's like maybe you should at least try to be more open-minded about in the case where if you would want to date a trans woman or something like that, like just kind of something like that.
The idea of penis scares him. Also, I'm sorry for the quality change in my microphone because my phone died and I can't be fucked to charge it right now, so I'm using my what's supposed to be my good microphone. So I'm hoping that the quality increased, or if it didn't,
Yeah,
then fuck, I guess.
it sounds better.
Hey guys,
Hmm?
it's
Yeah.
Johnny time. I'm going to fight Johnny. I'm going to kill him.
Oh God.
Just
Good luck.
Who is
No,
Johnny?
this is like a verifying assigned floor.
Huh?
Who?
So this is
Who
is
like
Johnny?
somebody who's never played before and is just like verifying their assigned floor. So
Okay.
this
good
should
to
be
know.
like
For the
catharsis.
You're
Talking about-
doing the Fia's doing that one tweet of like, this is how you people draw Dave. It's like, who's Dave?
Yeah, this is about Guilty Gear for the record. She's talking about
Yeah,
I hate
think
Johnny.
that's much.
Johnny.
He's like
Johnny,
a-
and also
Silverman.
for a bit of further context, Johnny is pretty well known as a very annoying character to fight because his fighting style is very hot dog taco hamburger. So,
Repetitive. You
I
could
don't
just
know
say
what that means,
repetitive.
but I just
You could just say repetitive.
it's
no, I genuinely don't know what that means.
it's this.
It's like a clip from. It's a clip from like the Kirby
It's a
show
clip
where
from
like
it's a
DDD
clip
just
from
says
Kirby
like,
right back at ya. He gets handed a menu of like things to eat, and the only things on every page of the menu is hot dogs, tacos, and hamburgers. And he just flips through every page going, hot dog, taco, hamburger, hot dog, taco, hamburger. You got 3 things on this dang menu. And people use it to like describe something that's repetitive or like very samey. Does the same
I don't
thing.
think like
Same thing as like
I'm
that.
not sure.
They only play the same 5 songs on the radio. The same 5 songs.
I just hit him with a big laser, and he
It's,
died.
Awesome.
A big laser. The
The sun is.
I don't think I've
laser.
ever actually. Damn it, Ember. Fucking, I don't think I've ever actually heard anybody like, ironically or even unironically, use the term hot dog, taco, hamburger to describe something as samey. But in like when you do it, it's well, the last time that I heard you do it specifically was when you were. Oh, that's right. You were talking about how my insults are samey. Because
They are.
I said something to Soul, and I forget what it was off the top of my head, but I said something to Soul, and you were like, you pulled that gif on me of hot dog, taco, hamburger. So
Yep, that is just your insults. You say the same like 5 things every time you want to insult someone. That's your style.
that's my style. No, I have my style. My style is uniquely me, and if it means
It's really
using the
not.
same, listen, shut up. And if it means using the same 3 insults over and over again, then damn it, I will use those same 3 insults.
I'm not
Alright.
I'm not too lazy to think of new insults. I'm just trying to build an identity.
Your identity is
You know
using the
what?
same insults over and over again.
You know what? Yeah, sure. I'm trying to build an identity, Amber. Perhaps
People will
that is
see
what
those
I'm doing.
insults and be like, "Oh, that's Riv."
Wow, River said that.
Ah, yes. I want people.
Wow, they're
to
so
listen
generic
to
that
those-
River must have said those. Is that what you want people to think?
I want people to hear the generic insults and be like, ah, yes, that is indeed very river coded.
But like,
A
if it's so generic,
genericism
couldn't it be
only
anyone
ever s-
coded?
That's true. Come up with something too generic, and then you've it's well, you know, I think it's yeah, well, River coming up with generic stuff is pretty on board because you know, I think uh I think we it's pretty close to like geriatrics, and that's, you know, something that River needs.
Who's that?
so-
No, don't fucking compare it to geriatrics. Fucking geriatrics. No. Bad. I'm gonna get the spray bottle for that one.
Just
What does
because
that
I'm a
mean?
cat doesn't mean a spray bottle will work on me.
What does that mean?
Oh,
What
yeah?
does that mean? What does that mean? What does that
What,
mean?
the spray bottle thing?
Geriatrics.
Oh, geriatrics. It's
He's old.
Yeah, it's like medical specialties for old people.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a thing you did when you did like drama.
What? No, I don't even know what you could be referring to there. I'm gonna be honest.
Because it sounds like theatrics.
Oh.
No, Jerry. Yeah, they have the same whatchamacallit.
They rhyme, but that's about it.
Ending thing. What do you call it? There's a word for
Theatric geriatrics.
That's just called rhyming, Fia. That's all you have to say.
No. There's a thing at the end of words.
Suffix?
It's like the.
The suffix? Is that what you're looking
Yes.
for?
Yes. I am.
Awesome, we found it.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at Soul status right now. It says purpling my Skittle. I have to ask, does Skittle even I know that Skittles has like a tropical mix of.
No, normal Skittles have purple in them.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I know they have the regular colors like the red, the yellow.
I knew
the
exactly
green.
what you were trying to ask, and I got to the point before then.
I also knew exactly what she was trying to ask.
I don't know. I didn't know if purple was included in the original colors or not.
Well, it is. So enjoy whenever you crack open your next Skittles packet. The sweet, sweet
Joke's
taste
on
of
you.
purple.
Joke's on you. I only ever eat Jelly Bellies. Speaking of which,
Jelly
are the best.
bellies? What is that?
Just call
They're
them
jelly-
jelly
they're the best.
beans.
Jelly
they're the
Bellies, jelly beans.
No,
It's a really
okay, fine. I hate having to side with River, but there is a difference between Jelly Belly jelly beans and other sorts of jelly beans.
I don't even know what jelly bellies are.
It's a brand of jelly bean, Gem.
It's get with it, Gemerald. No, I still have my old box of Bean Boozled back here. I haven't touched it since we did that one episode where like I spun the wheel and then.
Oh, you should eat some right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
just down,
happened.
Are they
just
still
down the
good?
whole thing.
Down it.
No, I'm not gonna down the whole. I'll spin the wheel if you guys want me to.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin
Is this
the
what we're
wheel,
gonna do
spin
in
the wheel.
impromptu?
Are you
Bean
going
Boozled?
to get the hot dog flavored jelly bean, the
Ew,
taco
that sounds
flavored jelly
gross.
bean, or the hamburger flavored jelly?
I just killed Oscar.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
This
I
box
did
has a
what
little-
Soul Bad Guy never could.
This box has a little bit of dust on it. That's how long it's been here.
I'm gonna eat my jelly.
You know, you laugh at the weirdest things.
Really
It
do.
caught me so off guard. It was so funny.
It's like, ever told you this, like, shut the fuck up earlier, and you were just like, ah!
Because she did it with such like gusto, like such force, and
Well, she really meant
let me
it.
talk, fucker. Like,
It was very funny. I did laugh.
The best, I think I've kind of deviated from this recently, but the best part about having it not swearing very often is that when you do, it adds more weight.
Listen, I swear like a third grader who just discovered what fuck was.
Can't tell.
Hey,
That's
I don't even do it
I
because like
had
I
no
just do it
idea.
as out of instinct to add emphasis to like what I'm saying.
I think that my sister was like that. She probably still is. I don't know. She doesn't around the house as much being in college, but I think she was like that for a good time. You
Well,
just add
these
fuck.
Jelly Bellies were made in 2024, and I don't see an expiration date on these, but I'm gonna eat them anyway.
It's
Candy
really funny.
barely has an expiration date, honestly.
Fun fact: did you know that they were laced with cyanide?
All right, here we go. I have my legend of all the disgusting flavors.
Your legend?
Yeah,
It's like
on the box.
like a guide.
It
Legend
that's
as
what
in
they
guide,
call
not
it.
legend as in story.
Oh,
Legend as in
right.
Zelda,
That's
get it
another
right.
way to say legend.
Yo, you're
Spinning
such
the wheel,
a
here we go.
fucking legend.
Me talking to my map.
Your Mac?
All right,
My
I
map.
have landed on.
Oh, your laptop?
No, my map, as in like.
Oh, I thought you said your Mac.
No, I don't
your
have a Mac.
laptop?
I actually have to buy a $1,500 one of those for school. So like, hey, instead of giving your money to River
why
so she
does
can buy Lego
why does your
Batman, how about you give your money to Fia so she can buy school computer?
why do you want a Mac? Ugh.
My school requires it. Do you think like I want it? I would just
guess
use my
no.
laptop with the broken shift key
Okay.
forever if I had the choice.
Are we gonna do this Bean Boozled challenge or
Yes,
not?
we are.
Yeah, go ahead. I want you to
Yeah,
puke and
we get to have fun conversation while you do it.
yeah, while you puke.
Yeah, we just get to ignore you and watch you and listen to you suffer.
Yeah, we just.
Ooh,
So
here we
anyway,
go.
the other day,
Background noise.
I was.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh,
Toasted
Amber!
marshmallow.
Wait, before then,
Okay.
I got to floor 7, Guilty Gear.
Hooray!
There are 99 players in the tower.
Now get to floor 8.
Okay.
Here we go. Toasted
Okay.
marshmallow or stink bug.
How did they figure out what a stink bug tasted like?
I don't know.
They
Some
ate it.
Did someone
dipshit
eat
probably
one?
put one in their mouth and was like, no.
Some child probably put one in their mouth.
River,
Not.
was it you?
Are you saying that from experience, Amber?
No.
Ugh.
Oh, okay.
I never
Ugh.
ate bugs.
Okay, everybody.
Oh, you got stink bug?
That was stink bug. That was gross.
When I was a child, I
okay,
used to eat grass.
Well, now that you've experienced it, how does a stink bug taste?
Yeah, how does it taste?
We're all curious.
I don't
It's
know.
probably not. It's probably not how it tastes. It's probably just like.
Well,
the
yes, obviously,
smell.
because they're too much of cowards, but it probably just tastes generally bad.
God, I fucking hate stink bugs. Every time during the summer, they're fucking everywhere in this house, and I hate them
Yuck.
so much.
Kill them.
All right, here we go.
Amber was gonna say her little.
I can't kill them. They're stink bugs.
Why can't you kill them?
We have because if you kill them, they stink.
Hmm.
We have a bug vacuum that we have that I use for stink bugs. You suck up the bug into the vacuum and then you shake it out outside.
Interesting.
All right, here we go. We got licorice or burnt rubber.
I am literally so hurt. This person, like, I tried to play against this person and they just left me.
It happens.
Ah,
Ooh.
gross.
Burnt rubber?
Ugh. It really just tastes like a tire.
How
Have
do
you
know what
eaten
that
tires
tastes like?
before?
Hey, I'll let you know that new tires smell amazing. Okay.
They don't
I'm
taste
not-
good,
Well,
though.
that's the smell. I wouldn't lick it.
It's the same
like-
thing. They just infuse smells into beans.
Am I doing repeat?
Are you doing?
I mean,
repeats?
basically,
don't know.
yeah, but, like, not really.
Depends on how many beans you have left.
I have like a lot here, like a good handful.
Okay, get some variety.
All right.
Once you're
Okay, this
you're
one I
running
don't-
low on beans, you can do repeats.
This one I don't mind. berry blue or toothpaste. I actually like the taste of toothpaste, so I don't care if it's either or.
That's always the one. That's always the one that every time these Bean Boozled challenge happens, everyone is fine with that. Like, I don't know why they thought toothpaste was a disgusting flavor, especially because it's
I
something
mean,
you
we
have
eat
to
it.
put into your mouth every day. Like,
Well,
I
you don't
know
have
what
to, but
they-
you should.
It was toothpaste, but I don't care. I like it.
Finally, my childhood dreams of being able to eat the toothpaste.
Oh crap! Oh,
Me
I
My
think
down
I
mom
to
have
got
get
me a
more of
down.
this
bunch of
one.
my mom got me a bunch of toothpaste things so I can take them to college. So now the joke is that in Chicago, that's what they eat. They just eat toothpaste.
No, they just eat hot dogs with no
They
ketchup.
yeah.
And hamburgers.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think I
Hamburgers,
have
they
any
do have
more of this
ketchup.
one. I have
Yeah.
No,
juicy
no.
pear.
Like, consider deep dish toothpaste.
What does that even mean?
Just consider it for a bit.
I'm
I-
thinking
is-
of like
is just
a
a-
stuffed crust pizza, but like the actual stuffed crust is just toothpaste.
I'm just
That's
thinking
what
of
I
Have
a,
you
have.
considered?
I'm just thinking of a deep pan filled with toothpaste.
No, it's deep dish toothpaste. It's not a.
A deep
It's like
dish
deep dish
toothpaste.
pizza, but instead of a pizza, there's toothpaste.
Yeah, but all of
okay,
it is
so
the
I-
pizza. So like,
Yes,
you replace
exactly.
all of it with the toothpaste. So it's just a thing of toothpaste.
It's cooked.
Cooked Ah, sounds delicious.
Everybody in Chicago eats it. I think.
You wanna? Actually, I found.
Oscar, I hate your guts. I hope you die.
Okay.
Why didn't So Bad Guy beat up your ass in story mode? I know I would have.
I don't think I have any more of this one, but it says juicy pear or booger.
Right
So
now.
I'm gonna spin again because I don't have
Juicy
any more. of that
pear
one.
or the screams of the damned.
Here we
Juicy
go.
pear
Top
or.
banana.
You've been loud today, Amber. You've been
I
loud.
have. I'm glad Discord picked that up. Well, that one was loud because I got up to the microphone to do it.
It's got like a perfect match on me. Like I just want perfect.
Wow, the
I didn't
streams of the
actually-
damned really helped you out.
I'm
I'm
gonna
this
write
one,
to Jelly Belly.
I'm terrified of this one. Top banana or wet dog.
Ew.
Wet dog.
What could be worse than that?
Also,
Wet
to
dog is
give you-
fine though.
fun bit of history that I learned about why Chicago doesn't like ketchup on hot dogs.
Ah,
So
The war.
sure. So apparently, from what I've heard, that like there it used to be a thing with hot dog stores where
Oh my
You know,
god, how did I win? What the
people
fuck?
would get hot dogs, and if they and it was a thing where people, if they didn't like hot dog, like they didn't like the taste of the hot dog, they would ask for ketchup to like mask the taste of the hot dog. It was like a common thing.
Then
people
just don't
did.
buy hot dog.
Well, no, it wasn't for like they didn't like hot dogs. It was like certain places they didn't like the hot dogs they served. So it would be like a thing of like, hey, could I get some ketchup because they didn't like this place hot dogs, and so apparently that happened enough that a lot of hot dog places stopped serving ketchup entirely to like to like kind of assure the like, yeah, our hot dogs are good. Yeah, that's and like
That's
and it
so
became
dumb.
and it
That's-
became kind of
Yeah,
like
I know,
so
it's really
dumb.
stupid, isn't it?
but it also just became kind of an insult to be like, if you asked for a hot dog on a ketchup, it was kind of the same as saying,
If you
Your
ask for
hot
hot
dog
dog on a
sucks.
ketchup,
sorry,
if you ask for hot dog,
if you ask for ketchup on a hot dog, it would be a thing of
if you
like,
ask for hot dog
it
on
would
a
be
ketchup.
taken as kind of like an insult. It would be taken as kind of like an insult where you're kind of saying like,
I won
hey,
the
your
game,
hot
by
dogs
the
are-
way.
you're
I
not
won the set.
good for you. It'd be kind of thing where you're saying like, your hot dogs are bad, so I'm asking for ketchup to like, mask it to make it taste better.
Yeah, that's so dumb. It's just like, yeah, how about you just make better hot dogs instead of just taking away the ketchup? That just seems more. That
that's
just seems
businesses
to
for
like
you.
that's just like the logic. You know
No, but that
what?
doesn't
You
make
know
sense.
what?
Like, people are still buying your hot dog.
You know what, Amber?
Well-
Just go to a Costco. Just go to a Costco and buy a hot dog.
I have never
Take-
eaten.
take away
Amber's
the
a
I
ketchup.
vegetarian.
I don't live in Chicago. I can ask for my hot dogs with ketchup all I want.
Also, you
Alright.
I mean, you don't eat meat.
I would fucking hate it if I lived in Chicago. I hate living in the city. I guess I shouldn't say I hate living in the city. I just hate the city. I never lived there, but I hate the city.
Well, that's just because you haven't lived in suburban Texas.
I'd hate that too, but that doesn't mean I'd not hate the city.
No, I bet
Yeah, I have-
you would like living. You would like it. Listen, normally I hate noise and I hate being in areas that have noise, but also I like being in areas where things have to do.
No, I mean
You don't understand. There's nothing to do
no.
here.
No,
It's like that one meme. It's like that one meme.
I like cities have a lot to do, but that doesn't mean that like if I go to the suburbs, there's gonna be nothing.
Yes, there is. There's nothing to do here.
You act like I live in
You live in a cool place, I assume, where you can walk and buy something,
my place,
or
is
like
a
walk
lot-
and see something. You can
I live an hour away from the city. We're more rural.
You live in a place where you can look at a frozen lake, Amber.
What do you
during
mean I can
winter.
look- what do you mean I can look at a frozen lake?
There's like a frozen. You can like. There's like it's cold, so theoretically there could be a lake that is frozen in your area.
I think we have a lake, but I've never been there in winter.
Well, then why not? You could see it when it's frozen, and that would be cool.
Because
Yeah,
I
can
don't
you
want
do
to
that
go. I
thing?
don't want to go outside when it's winter. It's cold as fuck.
What the fuck?
Can you do that? Can you slingshot yourself into the frozen lake with 2 axes on your hand? I think that'd be awesome, actually.
And then like skate using the axes.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll try that next time. I'll report if I manage to succeed.
No, wait, no, you have to wait for me, wait for me. Wait for me. I want to do it too.
Okay. Well, you're gonna be here next winter, so
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I don't really have much choice.
I'm gonna
other
go
than
and
to
see
wait
the
for you.
frozen lake.
Like, you want to come to my hometown and find out that the most that we have is a library and a
Costco?
courthouse?
Hey, you wanna know what? We don't have shit. We have a Walgreens a mile away. A library
have
sounds
a-
incredible. You wanna know what? Some people, me, would kill to have a library near my house.
Yeah, our library is about a 10-minute bike ride.
Damn. Lucky.
That's
People in
another thing.
Texas don't
We
believe
also-
in walkable cities because that
also-
means that poor people might be existing, and they don't like that.
Wow. We have a Jewel Osco, if that's cool.
What?
It's a convenience store.
Wow.
Like
What do they sell?
A lot? What do you want me to...
Do they sell like plants?
Yeah, they have a flower section.
Wow. My
That's
Walgreens doesn't
we
have
used to-
that.
We have a pharmacy in our Jewel Osco. That's where I get my.
Am I gonna spin the wheel or?
You can spin the wheel whenever you want. Just report on
What
us
the
when
fuck?
you eat it.
I used the thing! I did the thing!
It happens.
At this point, I just give up.
All right.
I used the
Fruity.
super, and it hit, and nothing happened. And the second time, I used the super, and it just lost to him grabbing me.
It happens.
No, it
Tutti
doesn't. Not
Frutti
to cool
or Sticky
people.
Stock?
And then I just accidentally used up half of my burst at the beginning of the match because I'm a fool. Can't play this game!
I
I
got
think
lucky.
you need to take a break.
I'm not actually angry. This is all performative nonsense, like how the woke does it.
I got lucky with that one. It was Tutti Frutti.
I could be good at this game, I just don't
like
want
you.
to. I just like you see I just decided to stop being angry and lock in and I won.
Good for you.
I wasn't even actually
alright.
angry, for the record. I just say things sometimes.
We have cappuccino.
Q5, go fuck
or-
yourself. Go Q fuck yourself.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That was good.
We
I'm gonna
have,
save that for later.
we have
Cappuccino
cappuccino
and
or liver and onions.
What?
onions are good.
What is?
What about liver?
Is it cooked
She's still
liver
doing Bean
or
Boozled.
wait? Okay, is it
That
cooked liver or is it?
Oh, she's still like inflicting self harm.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Actually, that's goated. Wait, no, liver and onion sounds good.
I remember the only time I ever really saw much about liver is in Garfield comics, where Garfield would absolutely hate whenever he got served it.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
mean, it's probably not very good if Garfield doesn't like it because Garfield has good taste because he is Funny Cat from the comics.
I like how you'll say the most ironic statements ever in the exact same tone you say everything else.
That's just how it is.
All right,
I
and
just
up next we
remember,
have.
Jem, do you remember when I said that one of my ceiling lights went out?
Oh right, yeah, that happened.
Have you not yet replaced it?
I've been forgetting to tell my dad that it's out.
Ah,
It's still out. Yeah. For context, one time when me and Jem were in VC talking, I was like talking about something, and then all of a sudden one of the bulbs on my ceiling light goes out. So I like pause and I turn around. And I'm like, one of my ceiling lights just went out. Like it just went out of nowhere.
They do that sometimes.
It was just in the middle of me talking, but anyway.
this is the most like.
Pomegranate. We have pomegranate or old bandage. Take your
Oh,
Sorry,
studies going.
River sounds like River's mic just the mic quality thing. So she just sounds like a ghost of some sort, just like haunting us. By the way, it says the call has been on for almost 4 hours. So I know
Oh,
you
that's
did
because
pre-call stuff,
Amber and I, Amber and I started.
but
like 2 hours ago.
also,
The recording.
how long are we at?
We're at 1
Almost
hour
like
50.
2 hours.
1 hour 51.
I got lucky. It was pomegranate.
Hey.
Wow.
Yeah, old bandage is like the Ferrari.
Do I end it off here or do I go for one more?
Go one more.
Keep
one
doing
more,
it.
One more.
That's one I don't have. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
We
so funny
have...
thing that happened to me.
Okay.
Wow, right. Fia, give it a second.
Okay.
We're gonna do repeats since I've basically hit every single one on the spinner.
Alright.
This one is another toasted marshmallow or stink bug.
Oh, joy.
I got lucky. Toasted marshmallow, baby.
No double stink bug this time. Okay,
No
you can
double
speak
stink
your
bug.
piece, Fia.
A few days ago, I forgot to turn off Guilty Gear, and I went to take a bath, and I got up, and I just hear like the ominous droning of the Guilty Gear Strive title music from like my room, very muffled but still very much there. And I was just like, well, okay, I guess we're doing this now. That's all. It was just really funny.
You know what else is really funny?
What?
Your face.
Let's kill her.
Banner was never heard from again.
Kick her from the voice chat next time she tries to join. Please. For the bit.
What?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch what Fia said.
Kick her from the voice chat.
I don't think I
Just
can
for
kick her
giggles.
from the voice chat directly. I'd probably just have to kick her out of the group chat entirely.
Like this. Doo-doo. No.
That would be funny, but I don't feel like putting in the effort to re-invite you.
Yo ho
I
ho
have my alt
ho.
account. I could just...
I mean, you say that like it's not a single click. I'm still just too lazy. I just don't
takes
feel
what, a
like
good it's a whole 4 clicks. One to right click, one to kick me, and then one to find the invite button, which is right there at the top where it says add friends to DM, and then you click my
But
name.
that's 4 clicks too many.
Why are
and
you
I don't
going
feel
why are you acting like you want to be banned?
Yeah.
Do it, kick me, bitch.
I already
No.
did. I already got my kicking River thing for the day when I had to kick River's accounts out of 2 of the servers that she's in that I own that I.
Technically, they're group chats, right? Or are they
No,
servers?
One, I had to
Okay.
kick her out.
What
I had to kick her out of the tournament server and the Monkey Brain server because she was hacked and was posting links.
Huh.
Right, the
Oh, that's
Monkey
right.
Brain
Okay.
server that exists.
Yeah.
Oh was my alt account still in the Monkey Brain server? Or wait, was I even in the Monkey Brain
Oh,
server?
it was just your
I thought I
main.
left that server.
It was just your main.
Why'd you leave the server that you're a part of?
You're part of the group. Why'd you leave it?
What the Monkey Brain server.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you're talking about the
Sorry.
tournament server,
For-
no,
no.
neither of
No,
your
no.
accounts left that.
Sorry. I got confused because I was thinking about for some reason I was thinking about the FFV, and I had a conversation with Jack earlier today about the FFV, and it's been on my mind today, and for some reason when you said the Monkey Brain server, I was associating it with the FFV for some reason. I don't know why.
How dare you? Well, I'm curious what your conversation entailed, because
I
every time
I was
go
just
back
asking
there, it's
Jack, like,
dead as fuck.
I asked him, I said, "Are you still in the FFV by any chance?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, but it's basically just it's basically dead nowadays," he says.
Yeah.
I said, how many people are still there, like, if any? He goes, about the same amount of people as when you left, with the addition of like 3 new people.
It's just that only 3 people actually talk there.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's really like all the conversation entailed. But
Yeah.
it's been on my mind today a lot, and
Yeah, it's
I was just thinking about it.
sometimes like it's definitely like it died for a while, and then Aku was trying to like basically gave a dying corpse CPR and like invited a couple people, and then they talked for like 2 days, and then it got a bit of activity when Temo joined back, and then he left again, and now it's back to. I don't think there's been a message
thought
sent
about
there
that.
in like 2 days.
I was thinking about that actually. I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder if Temo's still there, because I think he might have left before I did.
Yeah, he came back and then he left. So, and he was like, when he came back, he turned into like the main person who talked there. And then when he left, well, you've lost the main person who talked there.
Also, bless you, Jim.
Oh, thank
Goes
you.
on tight.
What?
Salud.
Gesundheit.
What kind of ore is that?
Are you serious?
I don't know what that means.
Me mining for Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
No, it's like a. I almost want to call it like a slang for like bless you as like a response.
It's not
to
slang.
sneezing.
It's like archaic.
slang.
I think.
It's
Archaic. I thought it was German.
yeah. It's literally.
It is.
It's just a German word for health. It's just a.
Oh, I see.
It's just kind of.
Let me.
What do you think? There's a better word to describe it than slang, and I'm not accepting archaic.
I'm. I don't.
It's
I-
a noun.
It's a noun. I don't want to call it slang, because that.
It's an interjection. It's an interjection. It's an interjection. The grammatical term is interjection. It's an interjection.
I don't care what part of speech it is. It's still I'm still classing it as slang. I almost said a slur.
Did you laugh?
I almost said
So
I-
fucking
when
free
I said-
right now.
when I said I counting it as slang, I almost said I'm counting it as a slur.
Okay.
They said
Amber's
it
doing
actually
slurs,
says-
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm slurring my speech.
Okay.
You're slurring your what?
I'm slurring my speech. Uh,
Okay.
anyway, Gesundheit
Fine.
is a slang. That's what we've all learned today.
Got it. I didn't
It's
know.
not, but okay. Whatever. Okay.
Fia's
Let's
the
just
person in the
go
back of the
now.
room
I'm
that's, like,
done.
You're
Fia's
done.
the person in the back of the room with sunglasses, just like on her phone. Like, that's not what that means. Okay, whatever. Like,
Actually, that's not what that means.
Okay, fine. Goodbye. We're done here.
The moment someone disagrees with it.
It's not a
Hang on.
disagreement. It's that you're wrong because I'm right because I know everything and I'm always right.
Isn't it still a disagreement?
No, I'm always right.
boo womp.
Isn't it still considered a disagreement even if someone's wrong? Like whether one
You could
person
say
is
that.
wrong or
You
if
could.
it's-
You could.
or
You
if
could.
it's
You could. You
pure
could.
subjective.
You could say that, but okay, you could, yeah, maybe.
Well, glad to know we got that patched up.
Well, it's time to wrap this up.
Yeah, it is. We are at 2 hours. I gotta accept the friend request of the of the person and talk to them probably. So, I'll do that off the podcast. But thanks for watching. Next episode
Do it
we'll
on the
have
podcast, you coward.
No. Next episode we'll have our aforementioned
Our guest.
friend who has.
And I have
commented
to
on-
go. I have to go do something. So
Alright.
Oh
So-
yeah,
so
wait.
every-
Now that since we're before we go, now that River's back, we could also put the other idea that we had in mind, which was to get what's it, B in here, right?
That's true. We did have. Why do you sound so
What?
sad about that idea?
Because B and I aren't an item anymore.
Oh.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I got
Sorry.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I'm not either. As
Listen,
someone who, as
It's
someone
like a
who's
high
last-
school type relationship.
Yeah,
Listen,
I-
yeah.
I just listen. I just want to say that like me and B are still on amazing terms. We still agree to be
Oh, well, that's
friends,
sick.
and
Oh, okay.
That's good enough.
chances are like I mean I do absolutely want B on the podcast more than anything.
Just not for a
I'm
while.
just-
Give some time to.
It's not that
to-
No. It's not that. It's just that like I got really like because I know like I had just recently introduced you guys to B, and then now that you guys are bringing up the idea of having them on the podcast, I'm like, oh, that kind of stings a little.
No, we had that idea like way back, but we couldn't because you left.
Yeah.
Was that something that was discussed with me? Because I don't remember it.
No, it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure it was Soul who brought it up first at some point. Like I think at some point we were thinking about like who should we get on as guests, and Soul was like, well, we could get B on, and we were like, yeah, that's an option.
Did you guys discuss that like during the podcast, or was that?
I don't
like...
remember when. I don't remember when we did, honestly. But I just remember that it happened. I don't remember a time frame, but
I think
it definitely was around the time that you left. I know that much.
I'm gonna say let's try in like 2 or 3 weeks, because I know we're gonna try to get that other person on the on like as a guest first. So let's get them, and then we'll do B.
Okie dokie.
Alright.
But yeah, I'm just I wasn't expecting B's name to be brought up.
Oh, okay, and
Oh, gotta go.
Yes, and
Say bye to the people.
happy Pride Month.
The no one watching. Oh yeah, happy Pride Month. This is going up on June 1st, so happy
This
Oh,
Pride
is
Month,
that's
people.
true.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Happy
June
month.
1st. This episode's
Yeah.
going up tomorrow.
Everyone,
happy
real quick for Pride Month, state your name, pronouns, and sexuality.
My name is Trevor. No.
It's the LGBTQ group meeting opening.
uh yeah. Happy Pride Month. Since this is going up tomorrow, happy Pride Month, people.
Yay! What we're gonna do is I'm gonna make it so that the icon is yellow or not yellow.
Yellow. Yeah.
Make
The
it-
iconic colors of Pride Month. It's just
Make
yellow.
it so the icon is rainbow, not yellow.
The color of piss.
I'm just gonna make it so that the icon is rainbow colored, and that's all we're gonna change. Just like rainbow capitalism. Except for not indulging in capitalism, we're just doing the rainbow part.
Unironically.
Welcome back to the Monkey Brains Gay Cast. No.
I'm gonna have to sit it out. No.
And then we just have, and then we do the hand flip.
I was doing the fucking flick wrist. I was. Oh my god.
and then today we're gonna be doing kissing challenges.
Today, oh my god, this is great. Today we're gonna be doing spin the bottle. Oh my god.
I like how you say that like that's not a very stereotypical straight woman thing to do.
I'm keeping it spicy, Amber.
I had spicy
Something that's.
once.
Did you not die? Oh, never mind.
I swear to God, not to get too off topic, but we had this guacamole that there was like this container of guacamole that we got, and I had it earlier today for a snack, just some chips and guacamole, and
Oh.
I had it the day before, and it wasn't that bad. It's on the label it says mild, and I tasted the tiniest bit of spice, but it wasn't anything bad for me. But I think what happened was that all the spice like seeped to the bottom or something. Because I ate it today and I was like, oh, that's kind of spicy.
Light work, no reaction. Ooh, that's got a bit of a kick. Ooh.
Why are you doing the Markiplier voice?
Hello, everybody. My name is
and
Markiplier.
welcome to Spice.
You're
Eating
doing the.
spices.
Ooh, my name is Markiplier and I love milk.
I was thinking of the fucking clip where they speed up his voice. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and I am back. Yes.
Well, hey, happy Pride Month. Make sure to be as spicy as you want to be. And put how gay you are in the comments below.
How gay you are in the comments.
And where those
On a
flags of
scale from
pride-
1 to gay, how gay are you?
Okay, on the scale from 1 to gay, how flaming are you?
How flaming. I'm reminded of that one clip that's like, there's this girl talking about flavored butter, and then the guy goes, I'm sorry, there's flavored butter. And she slams her hand on the table and goes, you're gay and you've never had flavored butter? And somebody took that clip out of context, and he goes, I'm sorry, they have flavored butter. And it goes, you're gay, and it cuts off right there.
Hey, yeah, down in the comments, put your favorite flavor of butter.
Can't believe it's not butter.
Anyway, we should end this episode. Thanks for watching. Happy Pride Month. We don't really have anything special planned for Pride Month. Just Happy Pride Month. Um,
Happy
Yeah.
Pride Month, people.
tomorrow, not tomorrow. Next week. Maybe
Maybe
with our
the
guest.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow on the Lucky Brains. Next week, maybe with our guest, we'll talk about gay shit. No. But
We get to determine how gay they are.
hooray. But thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe
Yeah.
and
Subscribe.
you couldn't see it, but I was doing the eyebrow raising thing. But hey, thanks for watching. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Shit. I unplugged my mic. I was going to say before I unplugged my mic, don't forget to be gay and do crime.